The following is a production of the League of Southeastern Credit Unions and Affiliates.
We have students, some who are going to be college ready.
The Florida State GAC focused on grassroots advocacy, regulation at the state and federal level, and in-person meeting with legislators.
But we also have a responsibility to create the conditions for success so that the
Florida Chief Financial Officer and credit union supporter Jeff Atwater talked about the importance of responsible financial planning of the state to help a growing economy, and also the significance of financial institutions like credit unions in facilitating that growth. Attendees asked about the impact of state and federal policy on the financial industry, and Atwater gave his views on what the economic future of Florida could mean for credit unions.
So we're going to continue to work with your team on that issue.
Senator Joe Negron, a strong credit union supporter, also talked. He echoed his support and said credit unions should be able to accept public deposits. One of the major benefits of the state GAC is getting to visit with lawmakers. Attendees made about 25 visits at the State House discussing public deposits, financial education, patent trolls, data security, and the credit union tax exemption.
I particularly enjoyed meeting with the legislators because when you speak one-on-one with the lawmakers, you realize that yours isn't the only story, and you're more appreciative of the balance that they have to strike in trying to do their jobs.
A second opportunity to meet with lawmakers came during the legislative reception. Credit unions mingled with their legislators in a relaxed atmosphere. During the reception, Senator Dorothy Hukill was presented with the CUNA Desjardins Financial Education Award for her leadership on behalf of financial literacy.
Making sure that our young people have the tools to have a successful future, to ensure their economic futures. We know with all the things that they are faced with, the challenges they are faced with, whether they go on to more schooling or they go into the workforce. And we need to be able to give them the tools so they will succeed.
Throughout the year, the League puts credit unions in front of their state and federal regulators to facilitate open dialogue. NCUA Supervisory Examiner Julie Casey and OFER Bureau of Credit Unions Chief Bruce Ricca updated credit unions on regulatory issues, talked about what to expect during exams, and the hot topics that regulators are working on.
I'm skeptical. I want this to be true, but I'm like...
While the grassroots advocacy and regulators are important, attendees also need to know the issues and how to make a difference. LSU staff went over the legislative priorities. CUNA Vice President of Political Affairs Trey Hawkins presented the importance of contributing to the Credit Union Legislative Action Council, the federal PAC of CUNA. He explained how QLAC funding helps many credit union-friendly candidates win tight races in last year's election by giving those candidates an extra media push.
So you're not there to demand something of them.
Sarah Bascom, the president of Bascom Communications and Consulting, stressed the significance of an effective public affairs campaign. It comes down to four components: educating, advocating, relating back to the lawmakers and the media, and then asking. Florida State GAC is an easy way to immerse your credit union in grassroots advocacy and then begin engaging in the political process.
We get to meet up with old credit union friends that we may not see often, but most importantly, the legislative issues that are at hand are extremely important, and this is a great way for us to meet with them and discuss those issues and how they affect our credit unions and how they affect our members.
For more on advocacy opportunities, visit the LSU Action Center.